Hi, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the TheBettyO's channel. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you for gracing this channel, for giving me the opportunity to share your experience with other people. I'm so glad to have you here. Can you please introduce yourself to the channel?
Okay, my name is Blessing Adedamola Fijabi-Ayodele. I'm a registered nurse in the UK. I am married and I have a son.
Okay. And which part of the UK do you live in?
I stay in Northern Ireland, Belfast to be precise.
Where did you school, about your education and things like that?
Okay, I did my nursing in Nigeria. I went to Baptist School of Nursing, Shaki. So after finishing my general nursing, and then I worked for a year, then I proceeded to doing my midwifery. So after finishing my midwifery, starting to have a family, and then progressing to travel down to the UK to start another life entirely, and then to move forward in my career, because this has always been something that I've, like it's like a dream that I've always wanted to achieve. So it's something that I'm really happy and glad doing. So, and then I've been working in the UK since 2018 till present, and I've been living in the UK since 2018 till present.
Okay, but are you working as a midwife in the UK because you studied midwifery as well?
No, I didn't use my midwifery to apply. Like, I didn't use midwifery as my application. So I only used my general nursing knowledge for my application. However, if I want to proceed to doing midwifery, I'll have to sit for some other exams. Yeah, but really, it's not something that I'm really keen about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
for
you're not
now.
even really interested in using your midwifery certificate as well at all?
Not like I'm not interested, but midwifery here is kind of, so different and complicated than the way it is in Nigeria. Just to be on the safe side, it's best for me to just stay in general nursing.
Okay. But are you looking into going into any other specialty along the line?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll prefer going to perioperative nursing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would really, really prefer that. I've actually applied into some trusts here in Northern Ireland, and they've granted me the employment.
Wow,
But
congratulations.
thank you. But I just want to finish my contract with my present employer before joining the trust and then going to, start the new job.
Okay. But as a matter of fact, do you really prefer nursing home to the NHS? Or why exactly are you moving to the NHS? Is it just because of your perioperative career, or there are some other things involved?
A lot of benefits and opportunities are open in trust in NHS than in care home. To be honest, care homes is meant for nurses that have already explored, like worked in so many departments, and then want to just stay, and then it's just like a retirement place for nurses, because it's not like there are not challenges in care home. Obviously they are, but I think in hospital you have a lot of challenges. Different challenges comes your way every blessed day, and you are open to opportunities apart from government benefits. When you're working in hospital, you have opportunity to go for trainings. You can decide that you don't want to be in one unit today, and then apply for a transfer to another unit. You are open to courses. You can apply for course that you can do, in trust, and then they will be granted. You have opportunity to do the course as well as working as well. But in care home, it's really not, there's not really too much competition there. There's not really too much challenges in care home.
Yeah.
So if you just want to be there, like just go to work, just do your nursing role and then come
Joy.
back home.
I make cool cash.
And make cool cash. Yeah, because nursing home, they pay more than hospital.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But when you're looking at the money entails, you won't want to leave nursing home. But people like us that we like to explore, we want to knowing what is going on around us. And then somebody like me, I like something that will challenge me, that wants me to know more, because this nursing that we have is a lucrative job, and then it's something that we learn every day.
Yeah.
But if you're in a place that you're just on routine, like something that is routine, you're not getting any challenge. You just realize that when you spent like 5 years, by the time you are in the midst of other nurses that work in hospital, you will not really have much knowledge to give. Yeah. Than somebody that is in hospital, that have been moved to different departments and all.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but if you're a person that likes geriatric nursing,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's much more better for you. Like if you like old elderly people, like you like that aspect of nursing,
Okay.
you stay in care home, you will really enjoy it, because that's all what they do. They just care for elderly people.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So what can you tell us about the life in Northern Ireland? Has it been like since you got to Northern Ireland?
Northern Ireland is a very cold part of the UK.
Mm.
Very, very cold. And it's almost virtually every day it rains in Northern Ireland. Like virtually
Even
every,
during summer.
yeah, even during summer. So if you're going out during summer and then you feel like, oh, it's sunny today, you forgot to take along your umbrella, you're gonna get wet by the time you're coming back home, because you don't know, the weather can just change and start raining. So in Northern Ireland, it's very cold. But the good thing about this place is that the cost of living is cheaper than those that in England. Be it house rent, even transportation is cheaper. And then I don't know about food, because I think the food is different, is the same everywhere in the UK, but transport it's cheaper. Like I have a friend that lives in outside London, but she was telling me that she spent like £200 on £200 plus, not just even £200 on transport, for public transport in a month. While here with £55, you can travel anywhere in Northern Ireland, like with public transport.
Wow.
That's for transport. Yeah, transport is very, very reasonable. Not like, don't let me say cheap, reasonable. It's a reasonable amount here in the UK. I mean in Northern Ireland. And then what else? We don't pay council tax, unlike those that are in the England.
Wow. Okay.
It's our landlord that pays the council tax, unlike in England that I think the tenant pays it.
Yes, yes.
So here we don't pay council tax. What else we don't pay? We don't pay for water, no water bills.
And it's
Yeah.
okay. Well, since you're not paying council tax, so we cannot really say that maybe they added it to your council tax or something. So,
No. We don't pay water bills, we don't pay council tax. And the house rent, you can get a 3-bedroom house here for as low as £500. There are even some other parts of Northern Ireland that you get 450.
but is it
3-bedroom house.
furnished? Like, is it a furnished apartment or
Yeah,
something?
some are furnished, some are unfurnished, some are But most of the time, those ones that are not furnished, they range between 450 to 500, and those that are furnished, they range between 500 to 550, or 550 to 600. Those are furnished. But houses here, they are much more cheaper than houses in England, to be honest. Yeah.
Wow. You people are enjoying. I do want to enjoy UK.
Yeah.
How is the
And
social
again,
life like?
let me bust your bubble again. I
Okay.
want to add this.
Uh-huh.
Since the onset of COVID,
Mm-hmm.
we've not been paying for all healthcare workers. If in as much you have your ID card,
Mm-hmm.
we've not been paying for public transport
Hmm.
anywhere you travel to.
Ah, that's
Be it
so cool.
yeah, be it by train or by bus. Anywhere you're traveling to, once you show them your ID card, you're free. It's a free of charge. Yeah, it's just like a means of appreciating the health
Okay.
workers for their work, for the work they are doing during this pandemic.
But they are here clapping for us in England.
Yeah, they are still clapping for us as well.
No, it's only clap
Yes.
we are chopping in England though. Now only clap.
Yeah.
But anyway, so okay, you haven't really changed. Okay, you said you've changed jobs, right? I mean, you're
No,
changing
I
jobs
have.
soon.
I'm changing jobs soon. Once I finish my contract with my current employer, so I'm gonna join the NHS.
So what's the process like? Did you need to get maybe some letter, or what was the process like? Or
Because we are still on tier 2, or health and care that they are calling it now.
visa, yeah.
It's still the same way. You have to get a sponsor, like a sponsor letter, before you can apply. And that sponsor letter is the certificate of sponsorship that you use to apply for your visa.
Okay.
Yeah. But before then, you apply online, that you seek for job online, and then you search for maybe the trust that you know that are closer to you, and then you apply, you go for interview. Yeah, like the interview that I had like 3 interviews, and they were all successful. But along the line, I just chose the one I think I prefer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, so I think I did 2 Skype interview, and then 1 face normal
Face to
interview. Yeah, normal face-to-face interview. So I went there, and then they were all successful, but I just chose the one I think I like. The one that is much more closer to me. Yeah. And then after the interview, they'll give you some document to fill, and then they will ask you to submit some documents. So most of the documents I submitted, they are all scanned documents.
Okay.
So after that, they will apply for your COS. Then after that, you do before COS, you do blood checks before COS, because those things, they call it pre-employment checks.
Okay.
So once you submit all your documents, including your certificate from Nigeria, your birth certificate, your passport, your so many documents that you submit and all. So then they will ask you your identification, either your provisional driver's license, either your biometric resident permits. So you submit all those documents. I submitted every of those documents by scanning them and sending them to them. So after, they booked me for blood checks. So I did all this, HIV, hepatitis, tuberculosis, and then so many blood checks like that. So once the result is out, and then is favorable, then they would ask you for, I think they asked me for my address, and what else did they ask me for? My passport, and then what else? My BRP, to apply for my COS.
Oh, okay.
So once the COS is out, then you can use the COS to apply for your visa.
Okay.
And I think the minimum of visa that you can apply for is 3 years. I think 2 or 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
So you paid
So
for your visa yourself, or
yeah,
they
it's
paid?
not. Yeah, this one you pay for your visa by yourself,
Okay.
because it's not like I'm still in Nigeria and they are
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm already here, and it's not like a recruitment agency that employed me. I applied directly by myself.
Okay.
So and then they gave me COS. Then after the COS, I've not actually applied for my visa because I'm still with my current employer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm still there.
Okay.
So that's about the process.
Okay, so what do you feel about childcare in the UK? I think I know you're still on maternity leave at the moment, but I really want to know what you think about childcare, maybe getting a nanny or things like that in Northern Ireland.
Well, childcare is a very, 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 very difficult um, aspect in UK here. So, but if you have a very supporting partner, it's going to be much easier for you. I can't say it's going to be less difficult, but at least to be much easier, because if your partner is the kind of person that maybe does nights and you are doing day, you'll be rotating it.
Okay.
Both of you can't go to work and leave the child at home. And now that there is even COVID, you can't just drop your child to anybody anyhow, because you need to be sure if this person is number one negative to
Mm-hmm.
COVID. Yeah. And then you need to be sure that if is this person actually somebody that can take care of your child.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There are registered minders here, but I think due to the COVID, they are minimizing the number of children they can take just to social distance them. I don't know if it's actually working. But right now I'm still on maternity leave, so I don't really know how it is until I'm there.
Okay.
But yeah, but some of my friends that I know that have already finished their maternity leave, that is what they are practicing, which is really helping them.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the husband will be doing part-time job or shift or night shift or only weekends, just to make it easier for whoever is the person that maybe the husband is the main person that is working. The
Mm-hmm.
wife has to be doing maybe just a part-time job. And if it's the wife that is the main person that is working,
Okay.
being um, being the main applicant, you
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have to be the one working, and then maybe the partner will just be supporting you with maybe weekend shift or maybe part-time job or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, because right now, we are still on health and care
Visa.
visa.
Yeah.
So yeah, so one of the partners will be the main applicant. Yeah, I am the main applicant now. My husband is the dependent.
Yeah.
So I have to be the one doing most of the work once I resume my maternity leave.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
About the maternity leave, were you being paid your full salary while you were on maternity leave, or is there a way they usually pay the maternity leave salary?
Yeah. Most of the time in private sectors, like where I work, they usually pay like 90% of your basic salary for the first 6 weeks.
Okay.
6 weeks. they will pay 90%. So after the first 6 weeks, you will be getting statutory maternity pay. And that statutory maternity pay is like 30% of your main salary.
So how long is the maternity leave itself?
Maternity leave is for paid maternity leave. Paid is
Yeah.
9 months.
Okay.
So after 9 months, you won't be paid till 1 year. Most of the time, maternity leave is many people take 9 months. Some people take 1 year. Some people even extend it after 1 year.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
but
they will not be paid, right?
they won't be paid. That's the thing. So, but by the time you stay home for like 9 months, the 10th month you didn't receive any payment. 11th month, nobody will tell you to go and resume work.
Yeah, true.
Because you you
Yeah.
need to pay so many bills. You need to take care of your child. You need to take care of yourself. So you have to. You understand? You have to resume work. So many people resume after 9 months.
Okay. 9 months. That's nice. Okay, so again, like what can you say the mistakes you made, were the mistakes you made when you first came to the UK that you will not make again?
That will advise people not to.
Yeah.
One, when you want to sign a contract, please read the contract very, very well. Like read it in details
Okay.
before you sign. Don't be in a hurry to sign any contract. Don't say because you're tired of Nigeria and then you're tired of wherever you are coming from, you want to leave and then just sign any contract. No. Don't make such mistake. Because by the time you sign the contract, you bind with that employer.
Okay.
There are some people that their contracts are much more favorable than mine. And there are some people that mine is even much favorable than their own. So if you want to sign any contract, you read it well. There are some parts that you might not understand. You have the right to ask questions before you sign those contracts.
Okay.
So that is one. And another thing is, another mistake that I made that it's really, really, really still paining me now, is that I didn't apply for my international or even my Nigerian driver's license before coming here.
Yeah.
That thing is still hurting me because at least 1 year for you to drive with your Nigerian driver's license, it's an opportunity for you to navigate, know the route, know sometimes, even if you're still gonna go for trainings and all. But that confidence would have been established by the time you have spent 1 year on the road driving with your Nigerian license.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would employ anybody that is coming from Nigeria. If you used to drive before, make sure you have a valid Nigerian license before coming here. Or if your license is almost expired, make sure you renew it. Don't say, it's expired, so I will now waste money and go and apply for another 4 years that I know I will not be at home. That was what happened to me. You
Okay.
get, which
Yeah.
I'm regretting. And the same applicable to my husband. He's regretting it now because he's tired of staying inside the code, waiting for bus. You understand? And to pass driving here in the UK, driving test exams, to pass it is really, really difficult, especially when you're not on the wheel often.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So if you have your Nigeria license and you have been driving for a year consecutively, definitely by the time you start your exam, your trainings, just to perfect all those small mistakes that we don't take cognizance with when we are in Nigeria. So you would have perfected it before going for your exam, and then you'll be able to pass your exam once and for all.
Okay.
So yeah, anybody that is still coming and driving back home should not make such mistake.
Okay. Any other mistakes or anything?
No, because I didn't regret coming down to the UK, and I didn't even regret being in Northern Ireland.
So
Yeah.
if you were in England, are you telling me you would have regretted being in England?
No, I'm not. Don't misquote me. All I'm saying
Okay.
is there are some people will be like, "Oh, I don't like Northern Ireland. It's too quiet. I don't like Northern Ireland. It's too this. I don't like Northern Ireland. They are not. There are too many whites. There's few blacks. I don't like Northern Ireland. It's this that." But England is a place for multicultural
Yeah.
people, different people, Asians, Philippines, Indians, Jamaicans, Zimbabweans, Nigerians, so many cultures
Yeah.
in England, so many. But here we are so compact, like the blacks here. We are like you can unpick us. Like where I am now, we have like, let me see, like almost 60 houses. We are the only black in this 60. Yeah, we are the only black in this my street. And if I go further, maybe it's still the same thing like that. Maybe like just one like that. Like you can just unpick. So we are so very minute. So you can recognize us, you can identify us. Yeah. So it's
And that's even Belfast. And Belfast is the capital city, right?
yeah.
Wow.
But those people that are living far in Northern Ireland,
Huh?
those ones saying they have already turned to Igbo, like they've turned to white people because they don't have blacks at all. Yeah. At first, when I got here, some of the cultural shock that I had was there are so many.
Just tell us about it.
I have a lot of cultural shock. So like let me list one of it. Here you don't wave to taxi.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
taxi. So I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know. You have to book, and then they will come and pick you. And another thing is, you can't tell a taxi that you are in one bus stop and they should come and pick you in that bus stop. No, I don't know if they do that in England, but here in Northern Ireland, if you call a taxi, a cabman, and then you say you are in so bus stop, they will not. They will say no, they can't pick you at that bus stop.
Really? Even with Uber?
Yes, they will say no, that you have to look for maybe a shop close to that bus stop to give them as the address.
I haven't noticed that though.
Seriously, that's it though.
Wow.
I'm serious.
Wow.
Yeah. You can't stay at the bus stop and then call a taxi that come and pick me at so bus stop. They will not. They'll tell you that no, we don't pick people at their bus stop. That is either you are in your
Wow.
house, you are in a shop, or you are in somewhere, not the bus stop.
Not the
No,
bus stop
but
itself.
they believe that they will be disturbing buses, public
Oh,
buses, when they are waiting
okay.
the passenger at the bus stop. And the bus stop is only meant for buses.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think that's their belief, but they don't. And another thing, the cultural shock that when you're in bus, in Nigeria now, you be saying like something. Oh wow,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't say oh wow. You press.
You press the bell.
So sometimes they would have even carried me past my bus
It has
stop
happened to me
because
before.
when I first came, in fact, so many things. And in Nigeria, we are not used to Google Map.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you have to learn how to use Google Map. Me, when I just came, I used to get lost.
I got lost inside Paddington Station one time, and I spent like 1 hour 30 minutes walking around inside, even with Google Map, walking around inside Paddington Station. I was like, I'm in trouble today.
The funniest thing, I'll even call my sister that lives in Birmingham to be using her own Google Map to come and search for where I will navigate to.
Like, seriously.
You can imagine that because I'm not used to it. I don't know how to use Google Map. So, and then I came alone. My husband was still in Nigeria. So I have to be calling my sister that like I'm lost.
Wow.
Okay, where are you? And I tell her that I'm just so she now tell me that okay, what's the name of the bus stop? What's the name of, she will now help me to search from my own place.
Wow.
And then she now search where I'm going to. So she now tell me, okay, this is the bus you will enter. This is how you will move. I'm like, as in, I'll still get lost too. Where I supposed to spend like maybe 45 minutes, I'll be spending like 2 hours trying to get where I'm going to. Man, it was not easy then. Another thing was, you don't say sorry. Like, maybe, in our own culture in Nigeria, if an elder person is walking and then maybe the person mistakenly bump into something, you will tell the person sorry. Or sorry. It's just something that we are used to. Like, it's just something that
comes
it's just our
naturally.
culture. Naturally. If you say sorry here, they will look at you like, what is wrong with her? Like, that face that they even give you, you'll be like, have I said something wrong? I'm just telling you sorry. And you even be forced to say, oh, sorry again. Like, sorry, Emma, you understand?
Yeah,
They'll be
true.
like, why are you telling me sorry? So it was so long, like for a long time before I got to know that you don't say sorry for what you didn't cause. Like, you don't apologize for what you're not the cause of it. You get. So if somebody bumps your leg now and then the person, you did not say sorry to that person, the person will not feel offended.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. Or maybe something drop in that person's hand and then you are not the one that shake the person's hand, or you're not the one that made the person drop that thing. You don't have to tell the person sorry. They believe that it's not your fault, so you don't have to say sorry. You only say sorry for whatever you are the cause of.
Wow.
So at work, any small thing, me, I'll be saying, sorry. They will not be like, why are you shouting sorry? What sorry for? You're not the cause of it, so you don't have to say sorry. You don't have to say sorry, so you don't have to. So I don't know. I'll just say sorry. Sorry, because that is what we are used to back home.
Yeah.
So what else do I remember that I know that is some cultural shock to me? Another thing here, when you're walking on the street, I don't know if they do it in England as well. When you're walking on the street, they just smile at you and then you have to reciprocate by smiling.
I don't like it. Seriously. Why are you smiling at me? I don't know you. Like, it's just somehow to me, seriously. It's fake.
It is not fake. No, it's their culture.
They don't used to smile at just anybody on the street.
Oh, no, Elizabeth, it's their culture. It's their culture. Honestly, it's their culture. When you're walking, you don't know the person. It's just a mix of gesture. Like, they'll just smile.
I'm still finding it hard to do it, seriously.
In my country, if you smile at somebody that is walking on the street, they will think that
are you normal? Like,
you have mental
seriously.
But yeah, it's just their culture. So when I first of all got here, when anybody smiles at me, I'll be like, kilo shemi. You get,
like,
I'm looking at myself like, do I look fun? Like, why are they smiling? But in their mind, they're just greeting me. It's just a means of gesture, like, oh, hi, that's just it.
And you don't have a choice. You have to smile back at them.
have to learn how to make that
You
their
have to
face.
smile back.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's some of the things that I actually learned here, which I'm trying to incorporate into my own personality as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Nigeria, when
Yeah.
you enter a bus and you meet an elderly in the bus, what will you do? You say,
Stand up
"Eku
and be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's the same way of saying hello here.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Wow. What an interesting session. Thank you very much for sharing your experience with us. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. So I'm going to be ending the video here. Thank you.
okay. All right, thank you. Support my sister, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and give us a thumbs up, like the and comment as well. Thank you so much. So from me, I'll be saying bye.
That brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.